Hey, I just wanted to pop in and do a video that kind of introduces who I am and allows you some insight what I've done in the real estate industry so that if you decided to work with me as a real estate agent, you can kind of have some insight if you need it. So to begin, I started my career in a real estate development where they were rehabbing affordable homes. And that was in '96. And so I did not start as an agent. I started as a rep, kind of like a new home builder rep. And before that, of course, I was born and raised here in Columbus, Ohio, went to Beechcroft High School, and then on to college at Ohio Dominican. International business was my major. So back to real estate, I will say that in '96, I worked for a developer, Knutson, and that was a wonderful experience for me because it allowed me to get in touch with my roots, actually, back in touch with my roots, and allowed me to, empathize and kind of grow a love for affordable homes and that whole process. It really was a great foundation for me. So working affordable homes to begin was my start. In about '98, I went on to get my real estate license, and my first company I worked with was HER. During that time, my first year in, I was Rookie of the Year, selling over 10 million in homes my first year in. I want to say I went on and worked with a couple of small mom and pops. I worked for Caldwell Banker for a small period of time and moved on from that. In 2017, fast forwarding, I decided to open my own brokerage by the name of Rhynehardt and Associates. It was very liberating and very overdue. It gave me the ability to do more than just sell real estate. I'm now able to give back to the community, give scholarships to some of the schools, and doing that, in giving scholarships, being blessed to be able to do that, because it's definitely a challenge. It allowed me to have some insight on what the students are experiencing internally through their applications. They share their stories, they share their pain, they share their struggles, their health issues, which was very surprising to me, and it allowed me to get in touch with the community just a little bit more. It allowed me to become a little bit closer to my community that I had already felt closer or close to. So that is a great, rewarding aspect to my business after becoming a real estate broker. Real estate is my passion. I love real estate. I love helping people. I love helping buyers and sellers. I especially love helping buyers understand the buying process, especially the ones that do not quite believe in themselves and the process because of their struggle. That is my expertise. I am so passionate about that because purchasing a house is one thing, but believing in yourself is a whole nother thing, which people struggle with in this life. And so for me, just getting your credit in order, just getting control of your life in that way helps you get in control of your life in other ways. And it helps you to level up and experience life in a totally different way. So for me, that is like my first love when it comes to real estate. Secondly, helping sellers understand the selling process and getting their house in the order that it should be is another passion of mine. It's more challenging than working with a buyer because everyone feels a certain kind of way about their property, right? You have a certain love for your property, and that is a totally different animal, but another passion of mine as well. New builds are something that I love as well, because I love the aspect of the buyer being able to go in and choose their own items in the home, design it themselves. But the bigger picture to that is just the whole building process of that is such it's such a liberating experience. It's such a special moment because you're actually building something. Watching the ground break is very liberating, and it is very special. It's a very special moment that I get to share with my buyers, and knowing what that process is and that it's not hard to do and you can do it is so dear to my heart. Growing my real estate brokerage by far has been the hardest or the most difficult thing for me, because I feel like, because my heart is so big, everyone should see that and want to work with Rhynehardt and Associates, forgetting that my company is new. And I struggle in many areas when it comes to building my business. However, I love it. I love the fact that I am an entrepreneur and I'm building it from the bottom up, and literally from the bottom up. Again, born and raised here in Columbus, Ohio, knowing the neighborhoods. Most people know my struggle in this community just by knowing me. So growing Rhynehardt and Associates by far has challenged me the most. And one of the ways that building a business, just being a real estate agent alone, you have to, because you're selling yourself, you have to make sure that your presence and your reputation is up to par. And so that is not the struggle for me. The struggle is making sure that people understand that I work for you and you can trust me. Because of the world today, it's hard to trust anyone. And so I get that. But as a buyer and a seller, you should never go into this process without a professional that works this type of situation or industry every day. You need someone that is in the business supporting you and giving you the inside knowledge. So that's my little tidbit of my life. I started selling real estate in 96, went on to around 98, becoming a real estate agent and starting my own brokerage in 2017. My company is one of the most sought out real estate companies in Columbus, Ohio. I am very proud of that. I'm very proud to give back to my community, and I'm very proud to serve Ohio, where I am born and raised. Go Bucks. I am Ohio. So if you are interested in becoming part of my company, Rhynehardt and Associates, you can reach out to me. You can either go on the website, which is rhynehardassociates.com, and you can just go into the email. And I encourage everyone to drop an email to me through the website, just so that I have you in my database. You can also reach me at the office line, which is 614-407-1660. And I would love to talk to you, especially if you're an agent, new or seasoned. I would love to allow you to come and see what I have to offer, or the company has to offer, and help us to build Rhynehardt and Associates. If there's any agents out there that specialize in marketing, I need you. Please come and check us out. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Ciao.